What's up, everybody? I'm Puma Pete,
And I'm Ocean.
and we're Friendly Fire Co-op back playing Divinity Original Sin Beta, Lone Wolf Run. Still clearing out quests while basically this is basically story time. Last episode and this episode are more or less story time while we complete everything that we can do out of combat so we don't die when we get in combat. But Mason has a story prepared for story time, and this is a pretty rare occurrence. We don't get Mason stories too often, so I'm excited.
This is the story of how I'm literally the biggest dumb dummy, and my boss thinks I'm an idiot.
Alright, and this is somehow related to backflips or tumbling. Correct?
This is related to something along those lines.
Okay. Mason tried to do a backflip at work today and broke his neck. End of story.
No.
Okay.
I think it was related to the end of your story about something. I forget now.
Alright.
But, so, I have multiple bosses. And,
So like the TV show My Two Dads?
kind of.
It's like Full House.
But the store I work at has two locations, and they're a couple miles apart. And I have 3 bosses, and 2 of them don't communicate very well. And then the 2 that don't communicate very well both own about the same amount of shares of the company and do a lot of the books and stuff and send products back and forth from store to store. So, guess who gets to do the running of the objects between stores?
Safe to assume it's you. Otherwise, this would not be a story about you.
Yes, it is me.
I'm pretty smart.
It is me. How did you know?
That's why I got paid to go to college.
Yep.
Alright, continue.
So, I got a list of everything I needed before I went to the store, my second store today. And my boss, whose name is Mike, was like, here's this list, go get it up at our other location. And the other store owner, whose name is Wally, will help you find all the stuff, yada yada yada, because I literally almost never go up there, except for when I'm getting stuff. So I have no clue where anything there is. So I get there, and Wally had a truck loaded with 2 pallets worth of stuff. And he was like, oh, Mike told me you're getting a bunch of this stuff. And didn't tell me you were coming up. So I'll just take this down since I already have it loaded. And you can get whatever the rest is on your list. And he was like, so I handed him the paper that I had with all the lists and the stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, I got this. Crossed out 2 things. I filled my truck up with a bunch of plants, a bunch of sod, yada yada yada, and went back down. And my boss was just like, Mason, where the hell are the other 2 pallets? Those are the only 2 things I needed. So in the end, apparently I'm a big dumb dummy because my boss Wally, lack of communication, didn't send down the right pallets.
Yeah, it sounds like it was your fault.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they hired you. Sound like you're a terrible employee.
I don't know.
They must have been desperate. Also, a fun fact that I just figured out, if you get to the point where What's-Her-Face tells you to investigate Evelyn, if Esmeralda tells you to investigate Evelyn, and you go there before you have to cure one of the 2 sick people, they're just not there. Which also means the 1 star stone that you usually get from that quest is not there.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I did not know that's what's going to happen.
Laredo, please.
I'm guessing maybe when we go kill her, she'll just have it on her then.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I would like to believe. I feel like they're pretty good with like setting things up so it doesn't explode. Oh no, how did I loot from outside of the house, close the door, and close the door on me outside? I just reached around the wall and opened the chest, I guess.
Well played.
Yeah. The game just is messing with me now. Yeah, usually this game's pretty good with like people carrying the stuff that they should actually have on them. So
like smelly panties.
No, that was in the chest. I don't know why she keeps that in a chest though. Like a chest is usually where you keep valuables. I'm not gonna take the time to loot all this or to to identify all this stuff now. But one of these things I have to read. I don't remember which one it is, though. Is it this one? No. I think it's Evelyn's diary that I have to read. Maybe I don't actually have to read any of them. Oh, there we go. I knew I had to read one of these things. I think we're out of things that we... Oh, I have to take care of the Elf Orc blood feud. I was going to say, I think we're out of things that I can do without combat anymore, but there is one more thing. And I think this is about where we got to the point of not doing combat last time, too. Is that correct? Me and Mason experimented on the last run whenever we were catching up to see how far...
We got, like, right to, like, 3/4.
Yeah, we were, like, almost level
4.
4. You can, like, just barely not hit 4 without fighting anything ever. But I guess we cheated this time because we went underneath the cave. And I don't think we went under the cave last time before, did we?
I thought we said without leaving the actual city part.
Okay, so maybe we did fight it anyway. I can't even remember, to be honest. Alright, let's see if my... Okay. So now I should be able to pick scissors, and she will definitely still pick paper. Just kidding. This is the reverse whenever they beat you, no matter what you do. So now I'm going to pick scissors again, and they're going to pick rock again. And this is, like, my issue is sometimes they are, like, absurdly good at rock, paper, scissors, and sometimes they're really bad. And it's one of those times that no matter what I picked, I was destined to lose. So now we try... Do we try to steal from her? Nope. Charlene, get out of here.
We can kill her.
Wait, no, I want to... Oh, you know what? We are the bad guy this time. No, I want to try to steal. Ah, I'm not skilled enough. Son of a biscuit. Oh, God! They're all fighting me. Everything's going wrong, Mason. Alright, so
Well,
about the killing her thing, you should come here.
I'm trying to figure out where you are, man.
I am near Victoria. Please come here right now.
Yeah, that's Cecil's office, isn't it?
Yes, please come here right now.
I'm running.
I'm not going to start combat until you're here. So we're going to end up killing Charlene, Victoria, and Jahan.
That was the thing. Jahan!
Jahan is in the combat with us.
Lord.
Are you in the combat yet?
Who should I just charge?
Charge Charlene, because then...
Oh,
no.
damn.
Not going to work. Alright, I've been finagling with this fire the whole time. I think this will work. That was a poison arrow! No, that was the opposite of the thing I wanted. Clearly, this is the best strategy now. Now they'll all attack Mason. Perfect plan. Can't go wrong. Victoria is level 5. That's kind of terrifying. This is the first time I've seen a dex weapon in action. Oh, poor Charlene. She was innocent. I wonder if that ends the brother quest or not. Because I feel like it should. But I still have it. Maybe I don't. Maybe we never got it.
I might die.
I think I forgot to ever get it. You should probably use the mega heal. If you die, I'm gonna die too. So don't die, please. But yeah, I think I ever forgot to pick up the Tom the Adventuring Brother thing. So never mind, that's not gonna be something that happens. Do you think other people in the town will, like, know we killed these people?
I mean, that depends if we ask Mayor Cecil to come upstairs.
Do you actually think that's how that'll work? Because if so, that's actually kind of awesome.
I don't think it will, but...
That would be kind of cool. I think we'll be fine, because she's knocked down. We should just kill Jahan. He'll be way easier to kill first. I feel like you should buy a Whirlwind.
Yeah. I don't know who the melee...
It's Captain Arias.
Is it?
Yeah. Was not trying to stun there, but whatever. I'll allow it. I feel like I had another story I wanted to tell, and now I don't know what it was. So today I found out that my sister thought that Southwest Airlines only flew Southwest.
Well played.
My sister is 24 and just got a doctorate.
In what?
Physical therapy. It's still your turn, by the way.
That's a thing.
So yeah, my 24-year-old sister, who has a now doctorate, she is technically a doctor, although she does not have a PhD. She has a DPT. Believed that Southwest Airlines only flew in the direction of Southwest. Because she's an idiot, I guess. That's the moral of that story. I don't really know where I was going with it. I just thought it was funny.
She is a nice lady.
I just think it's funny that that's how she thought that worked. I told her that you have to fly Northeast Airlines to get back to Pittsburgh if you happen to fly Southwest anywhere. That's like the logic I would expect from... I don't even know. I don't know who I expect that logic from. But not a 24-year-old. So I guess this was the jerk way to complete this quest, so we can't be too upset with the fact that this is how this turned out, although this was in no way my plan.
It was my plan.
It just kind of all went downhill. Yeah, you were like, we should kill her. And I was like, no, let's pickpocket, and then we just got in a fight, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to kill her, because the game gives me no choice. I want to see what... Oh. I was curious if there was going to be any interesting dialogue. You should talk to Mayor Cecil and see if he says anything. Just don't tell him to go upstairs in the event that that will actually trigger anything crazy. As long as we get...
Mayor, I must inform you that Victoria is dead.
Really?
Yeah.
You should probably just not tell him that. Can you choose to just end the conversation?
Yeah, I want to see if I can tell him that it was the guy in the inn.
Well, let me finish giving the amulet to the guy first, and then we can see if that'll work.
Did you just give it to him?
I did just give it to him. He leaves the inn, though, once you do that.
No, no, no.
I'm guessing that you weren't able to...
Oh, man, he just ran upstairs. I'm scared.
As long as we don't fight Aru, everything's okay. Aru's the one person in town who you just can't make angry. Citizen, will you please get out of here so I can steal all of the Glander stuff? There we go. No! Why is it so bad that I closed a door that doesn't belong to me? Why does that, like, freak people out in this town? Oh, and then you walked in right as I was freaking... Why did you open the door? Whatever. Screw it. I'm just not going to steal it. It's not worth it. I don't even want to deal with it. Despite the fact that Eglander says that we can just have his stuff, it's still stealing. That'd be like if your friend was like, oh yeah, you can borrow this, and then calls the cops on you, and the cops will actually arrest you.
Sounds legit.
That's not how that works. I have to sneeze. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. Alright, I got it down. Alright, you ready to go fight now? Time to go fight some things? Alright. I think that's as much as we can do without leaving town. All of this stuff looks like things that we need to be in town, or out of town to do. We'll go to the fight we died on. I think we'll win this time. I have more fire arrows, and also I have blitz bolts, so I'm feeling confident. I think we're going to be at a significant disadvantage with the lack of fire spells this run through, though. We'll see how that goes.
Let me sit on this bench.
Okay. Should we act like I haven't shown this before? You know, just because sometimes I forget that we show that.
If you didn't know, you heal when you sit down.
Shut
on
up,
benches.
Mason. I hate you. Alright, there we go.
Is there just no door here now?
There's never been a door on this exit.
I thought there was.
Nope. You know, the guy up here is like, no target in range. How can this ballista not reach these enemies? That's maybe 30 meters. If I feel like I'm halfway between both, that's 28 meters. Are you telling me a ballista of this size can't shoot 28 meters?
I don't know. I mean, it has one of them star stones in it too.
It is like the least effective ballista in the history of the world, basically. You know what? I just don't want to take my turn right now, so we're just going to go with that option instead. It wasn't worth It wasn't worth me wasting action points, because if I was gonna zap the zombie, he would have just healed as he ran through the poison anyway. Did I not get... No, I did. Why don't I have the inspired buff next to my name? But I have the glow around me.
I don't know.
It's weird. So we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. No. Come on. Come on. Whatever, screw it, we'll just do that. By the way, I found out this was a thing. So if you delay your turn, and then you'll take your turn at the end of the round, and then you get another turn.
You can delay your turn?
Yes. You know the shield button that looks like it should be like defend?
Yes.
It is delay your turn. It's the delay your turn button.
That's a thing.
Yep. I did not know that until just recently. I don't know what the benefits of delaying your turn instead of just ending your turn is, unless, I guess, you would generate so many action points that it wouldn't fit into your maximum action points. Then I guess it would be beneficial to just delay it until the enemies act, and then maybe you'll like still be able to do it. That's my logic. I think we're gonna win this fight this time. I'm feeling good. Yeah, stun. Suck it, nerd. Still love this music. You had weird, like, double... Way to dash just right into the fire. Well played, sir. What exploded when you attacked him? How are you exploding? What kind of weapon are you wielding, Mason? Seriously.
A vicious rusty spear.
Is it supposed to do that? Now I'm doing it too. What is going on? Alright, let's get the rain going soon so Mason doesn't burn to death. There we go. But actually, were you causing that somehow? Do you know what was going on there?
No.
Alright. Then we're just going to move on. Let's run up to the Lost Archaeologist, because why not?
No, that's a Pokemon.
Really? I don't think we've talked about that 15 times by now.
Something, something, if you sit on benches you get healed.
I actually can confirm now that Why Not is in fact the baby Wobbuffet though. Because I was watching the decks and they were doing Little Cup or whatever it's called whenever you can only use baby Pokemon. Basically, I know it because I watched like all of the YouTube channels.
Should we just not escort him back?
What happens if we don't? You know what? Let's find out what happens if we don't escort him back. Does the quest just end? And then do we kill him? The Lost Ark. We met the... Alright. So I guess we just kill him now. Zap. Oh, he doesn't even put up a fight. It's so sad. Wait, let's talk to him real quick. Oh, nope. Alright, he's still giving us attitude, so he dies. Alright, let's go back to Cecil and talk to him. I want to find out... Oh, my mouse is running away from me because I hit it. I want to go talk to Cecil and find out what happens now.
I want to go downstairs.
Alright, you can do that because I think we can confirm that there's actually nothing to do downstairs. I know for a fact we've gone down those stairs many a time at this point.
There's bread and a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, there's not actually anything important down there. I'm assuming that maybe there will be eventually, and they just haven't gotten around to it yet. Much like where the strongman's at now, Snorri. That used to also be an empty place.
Did it?
Yeah. Do you remember, like, on the first playthrough? On, like, the very first beta, there was nothing there. Well, the tomb was there, just nothing happened when you interacted with it.
I remember that, I swear. Oh, man. What?
What?
I walked upstairs.
Is he a zombie now?
There was an undead clubber upstairs.
That's funny. Clearly, it is, it's the dead version of... What's his face? I feel like that's the only explanation. There was one point when the game used to be glitched with Counselor Jake and Evelyn. Do you remember when I talked about how if you killed Counselor Jake and you revived them, the game would just break?
Yeah.
If you went back there, you would see a zombie Evelyn yelling at a dead zombie Jake, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know dead Evelyn, or zombie Evelyn was yelling at zombie Jake. Uh-oh. He doesn't seem too happy. But I guess the quest is over. Yeah, the quest is over. I think that undead clubber actually shows up to kill him if you refuse to escort him back.
Huh.
Because if you read the quest log, it was like, the archaeologist died when we denied his quest. Arius won't be happy to hear this.
Oh man, and if you run back on the path home, things spawn.
You mean like the same things that usually spawn?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll run over to you then. I'm on my way.
Because I'm in combat.
I wonder if you get combat experience while I'm not there. That'd make me super sad.
No, we both get experience.
Do we get combat experience though? Like I know that
I believe we do.
We usually both get quest experience. But I don't know how combat experience works. My person's so slow. Please don't die, Mason.
Don't worry.
Zoom in on Mason's combat while my person runs over. I like the wet hair. Like it just looks nice. I think I just got XP for that. I can't tell. Oh, I'm in combat with the other ones because I'm an idiot. Alright, well clearly this is the correct answer to this problem. Run away! And then go stand even farther away. Alright, let's see what dumb stuff it ricochets to here. Nope. No dumb stuff. Just ricochet to the exact things it should. I almost feel like this is like the only time where casting ricochet is good. When there's no like tables around for it to ricochet to. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Ricochet's bad. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I feel like we've talked about that as well.
We did. Literally last time we recorded. Yesterday. We couldn't record very much yesterday because Mason was too cool to record with me during the day.
Yeah, I had friends.
That almost never happens.
Almost never happens.
I mean, clearly it has to happen at least a little bit because you had friends yesterday.
I go with my friends at least once a week.
That number has actually surprised me. I wonder what happens if you cast a whirlwind with a spear.
I don't know.
Ah,
you
you know,
poke them with the tip of the spear.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Because you're going a dex build, you can't learn most warrior skills because most of them require strength. You're gonna have to take
I'm
like
going
rogue
strength
skills.
and dex.
Oh, you're going strength and dex. You're just going like pure fighter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the end of that. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more daily Divinity Original Sin videos and other content as well. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.